Star Brethren,
your number one source for everything Starbound. Hello, I'm Camo, and welcome back to the Starbound Progression Guide. As always, if you think you know someone that needs a hand, be sure to share the video. Or if you think I missed something or have some feedback for me, leave it down in the comments section. So last time, we took care of the mysterious party mission, and a certain Florin has something to answer for. So let's go talk to our friend, huh? So we have a whole bunch of quests that have popped up now, and that was because we upgraded the ship. But we're going to talk to the Florin, and then we're going to go into all these quests. Now, these quests do require a little bit of travel, so make sure that you get yourself a goodly amount of fuel, and you can use uranium or that liquid that you find on the moons, and I mean a lot. I used 1,000 plus when I was doing this on my other characters, so have it ready. Anyways, let's talk to our Florin friend.
Oh, I did not expect to see you again. Trap? Florin did not mean to send you into an ambush.
Whatever, you jerk. So now we can survive in the cold, and that's going to be something we'll go into on the next episode, because that's where you're going to find Agisite, Violium, and Rubium. But first, I'm going to show you guys these quests and how to complete them so that we can get the next tier of ship. So this guy, oh, this is the one that just needs the armor. So we'll talk about that one in the next episode as well. That's the next progression. This one, he has given me something, and I will show you what it is. It's this. Now, that might look familiar to some of you. That is a glitch codex, which is an item that you can find in glitch villages, in the library of glitch villages, as well as castles. So we're going to do that. Now, for anything that requires a location, I'm going to include a location for you guys down in the description, as well as, you know, my usual comment. And this is going to work for Windows. We've tested in the past that it doesn't work the same for Macintosh and Linux because the code is different. It is still that way. So this one, he needs string, which you can make at the yarn spinner. He needs cheese and liquid poison. The cheese you can actually buy right here at the Terramart. If you scroll up, boom, cheese. So that's one part of that done. We'll talk to this guy, and he needs a moon emblem in an Avian tomb, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like as well. Okay, so first thing I'll show you is how to get the string. The string just requires one plant fiber, which most of you will probably have. The other three are going to require a little bit of travel. Now, the first one we'll grab, when he said liquid poison, he literally meant liquid poison, which you can pick up from any poisonous planet. You'll have like the poisonous planet, ocean planets, words. Now, those are usually going to be in radioactive areas, but sometimes you can get lucky and find one. That luck does not seem to be befalling me, so I'm going to do some searching. Alright, I found a radioactive star that was actually nearby, and we've got ourselves some poisonous ocean right here. And that's 170 that it's going to cost me, and this thing was not that far. These other coordinates that I'm going to be giving you guys for the glitch and the Avian, those might be so far away that it could potentially cost you 1,000, so be ready. Alrighty, so we have arrived on a poisonous ocean. Boom. That's all he wants. Literally, that's all he wants. Now, when you complete a quest, you may have noticed that it moves them to the top. It's not just quest completion for like a particular part of it. It's when you complete the entire quest, it moves to the top. So I have the cheese and the liquid poison. I got the string, so it moved that to the top, but since this one got completed afterwards, it moved that to the top and moved this one down. I hope that makes sense. So, let's move to one of the other locations. I'm also going to include the original, a link to the original location that I got this, so that I make sure I give full credit to all parties involved. Now, when you go to these different locations, you'll have to be patient. It can take a little while because you're loading a bunch of planets from another side of the universe. This is somewhere you've likely never been before. For some of you, this may be next door or the system you're a part of, but for most of us, it's not going to be. And if you're able to find one that's closer to you, if you have any locations you want to share with other people down in the comments section so that they can find it as well, please feel free to. It helps everyone out. This one that I'm going to right now is for the Avian tomb. So it's Delta Beta Gru 012, and then it's 1, which is the inner ring, and then A, which is usually the closest planet. So there we go, and it's a forest planet. Now, this, it said it costs 1,000. So this is one of those ones where I was saying if you have to fly a long ways, it'll get expensive. Okie dokie. So we have just arrived at the location of where the Avian tomb is supposed to be. Now, the Avian tombs themselves actually look a little bit differently. They no longer have the bird look to them. At least the one that I found didn't. Oh my goodness, this sometimes processing is an issue. But anyways, I will get us to the Avian tomb. Now, this is something that I need to confirm, and I'm going to post a video soon opening this up as a discussion, but from what I have determined from wiping my planets and whatnot is that the game will randomize where you land on the planet, which actually makes sense. It's not like you're going to fly to the same spot every single time unless you've already been there before, which is what I've also noticed. If you guys can confirm this, please let me know. Just take note of where I landed and let me know if you landed somewhere different. It'd be great to get some confirmation on this. Now, there's also mushroom guys here if that's something you're looking for. There's like vendors and whatnot. They'll sell some weapons. Alright, so here we are arriving at the entrance of the Avian tomb. I do definitely think that it places you at a random location the first time, because on my other character this was a heck of a lot closer than it was this time. So this, it looks a lot different. It used to be a bird's head that you walked into, but not anymore. So, let's go ahead and get rid of these weirdos. Get out of my way, if you please. And it's this little thing. This is the Avian emblem. It's the Avian moon emblem. That's what they call it. So, now we have that. So the next place we are going to head to is a glitch village. And I will show you what the Codex looks like. Alright, here we go. So it's loaded the coordinates. It's going to be this one, Epsilon, Alcyone, Minoris. But anyways, it's going to be the 5th ring. And they described it as the larger planet. So this one, and again, it's expensive. It's 1,000. But this is the location of stuff that you're going to find. Just expect that you got to spend a little bit of fuel. And like I said, unless they're close to you. Alright, we hath arrived. So I don't know which direction is going to be closer to this thing, since it seems like the point that you land at is random. Your first landing is random. So once I get there, I'm going to show you guys what the Codex looks like. You can find it in houses, you can find it in their libraries. It's there's a couple locations in this place. Alright, and here we be. We've arrived at the glitch town. Of course, he's going to be a douche about it. So there's the first Codex. If you're approaching from the left, the first Codex is on the 2nd floor of this guy's house. If you approach it from the right side, there's also one closer that way too. And I'll show you where it is. Alright, so here is the other one that I was able to find. And just steal it from right under their noses. And let's go ahead and go back. That's all we needed. We just needed one of those glitch codexes. And since we have made it our home, the outpost our home, thank you again, that was such a great suggestion. That's not an outpost. God dang it. So we'll turn this one in, turn this one in, and he can't even play the guitar that I brought him the string for. And this one, come to find out, the entire reason he can't talk is because he doesn't have the data chip that allows them to, he needed one to restore his speech module, and he gives you a blank tech card. How very nice of him. I thought he was a douche. Come to find out, he just couldn't talk because he just couldn't. Alright, there's one more guy here that needed the freaking cheese and liquid poison. Oh, god dang it, I forgot that I ate the cheese. I'm so stupid. While I was out and about, I was like, oh, I got food. I'll go ahead and just eat this so I can restore some health. And I accidentally ate the cheese. Here he goes. Alright. So he just gave me a weapon. Let's see if that weapon's even decent. Is that the one you gave me? That's not bad. That's actually not that bad at all. Alright, but anyways, I just wanted to show you guys those quests and how to complete them. Like I said, I'm going to include all links so that all credit is given. I'm going to include the coordinates and everything for you guys. Again, expect them to not be the cheapest thing in the world, but it'll help you complete the quest nonetheless. And yeah, so that in the next one we're going to be getting into completing this, and we're also going to visit our first cold planet, which has the Agisalt, Rubium, and Violium, and we got that suit at the beginning of this episode. So alright guys, that's gonna be this episode. I hope it helped everyone out. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comment section, and if you think this will help anyone out, be sure to share this up.